Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigwell here and welcome back to another video. So Hawkman is confirmed, though it kind of was confirmed since the update dropped because they said they're gonna add it with the Injustice pass, which means you can spend $10 to get him at 3 stars eventually as you grind the pass. And after 1 month it will be available for everybody through a challenge, arena invasion, or chest. I mean, chest is gonna be for like out of the question, is gonna be always there. The arena and arena invasion are gonna be the only thing that fluctuates. But since they introduced him in the game, obviously we do have access to those files. I mean, not everybody, not your average Joe playing Injustice Mobile, but the data miners. And huge thanks to Hero, I'll put the link to his channel in the description, the best data miner out there. And if there will be gameplay of this man before release, you better be sure that it's gonna be on Hero's channel, so you should check that out. And this is how the card looks like at 7 stars. This is how it looks like in the roster. This is how it looks like in the stat screen. Those are the tags that he's got. Flawed Justice is gonna be the tag for the new team that he shares with the legendary Black Adam. And these are going to be the gear set bonuses, and I mean it's 2 percentage value, so it's decent, though they don't matter that much. And now we're gonna get into his passives and abilities. Keep in mind that they might be far worse at lower star rating. I'm gonna take a look at the level 7 ones, because those are the only ones that they have access to. So first up, there's gonna be the first passive that's going to give you a chance to armor pierce on fast attacks for him, which is kinda useless, my dudes. Kinda useless because you can just put armor pierce on the talons and stuff like that, and it's not that like he's gonna be a damage dealer, because as we will see, he's kind of a support character. So yeah, also some fast actions for the Flawed Justice teammates in battle. Flawed Justice is going to be only legendary Black Adam so far, so it means as a third member gets added, by having this man at 7 stars, you're going to get yourself a decent amount of... Actually, this might be better than it seems, because this is plus. This plus, not 20% fast actions plus, flat, but plus. And when it's something that's plus, it might be able to bypass the cap of the maximum amount. So by having this man in the team, you might be able to have 75% fast actions on the build, let's say with legendary Black Adam, and then with the addition of this, you're going to get above 75%. If it's that, if it's like that, if you're going to be able to get 100% fast actions, then this is insanely good. If it just adds a flat amount, then it's going to be bad, but the plus at the start of it looks pretty promising, not gonna lie. Overall, if this is additional, if this bypasses the cap, amazing passive. If it doesn't bypass the cap, kind of useless passive. It's not gonna matter that much if it exists or not, but we can only wait and see for the release to see if it actually bypasses the cap. Next up, Weapon Mastery. It's going to increase the combo meter damage for specials for the Flawed Justice teammates. So I have told you in the past that the best buff and the most reliable buff, and the buff that's never gonna lie to you, that you can get in the game, it's going to be the damage against targets. I lied, there's something even more reliable, but I didn't think to consider it because we didn't get it buffed so far. I mean, a Kryptonite Spear was kind of doing it, but in a strange way, and it was not really useful. But if this man is going to apply this properly, and you're going to get double the damage that you get from your combos, that's gonna be huge. Because the difference between you're able to, I don't need to explain this, you're able to see yourself the difference between using, let's say, Camouflage Aquaman and using a third special on no combo, and then using it on a 40 hit combo. The difference is absolutely huge, and if this is able to properly double that, that's gonna be absolutely insane. This is gonna be insanely good if it works properly, if it works as intended and as advertised. So yet again, there's no guarantee it will. Next up, we're gonna have the last passive. He's gonna have basically a tag-in when the opponents are about to be knocked out, and he's gonna tag them out, and he's gonna be immune to tag out interruptions, which means that you're gonna be able to tag in right when your character is about to die, even though they're in the middle of an enemy combo. You're gonna get some health restored, and you're gonna put this on a 30-second cooldown. And can't save from super move. That makes sense. That makes sense. What you should compare this with is basically the passive of Just Like Superman, because I think it will activate kind of in the same way as far as animation goes. Though while Just Like Superman's passive would make him tag in and tag out the current character when a special would be used, this would be when the characters are actually about to die. And yeah, that's about it. Pretty straightforward passive. Good passive. Good passive. Again, it's a passive that rewards you when you mess up. I'm guessing it's gonna be more useful in Arena and Champions Arena. Though, look, in Raids and Soul Raids, let's say you mess up 1 every 10 times. You have this many in the team for this passive and not this passive anyway. And this triggers, this helps you out. This prevents your legendary Black Adam from dying. Good stuff. Good to have it. Next up, Grace of Mace. It's gonna be 100% unblockable. I don't like this. I don't like this. The percentage unblockable. Couldn't you just say unblockable? Because seeing that percentage unblockable, it makes me think that until I get this med all the way to level 80, this thing is gonna have a percentage chance to be unblockable. And if it's a percentage chance to be unblockable, I'm never gonna use it into a block because I can't gamble like that. I need for sure I'm gonna to know for sure I'm gonna break to that block to use this. Though yet again, you're most likely not gonna use this anyway. But kind of weird that they do the percentage there. This is going to destroy all active shields and barriers. It's like Armor Sunder to an extent, but worse, because Armor Sunder is going to, on top of destroying shields and barriers, also reduce the enemy's defense. This is just going to destroy the shields and barriers, which is not the worst thing in the world, but again, it will be more useful in Arena and Champions Arena than Raids and Soul Raids. And the last thing is going to be some damage with some stun chance with some seconds of stun. First of all, I don't like the stun chance. I don't like it. So I'm gonna need to get this ability all the way to level 80 to have a guarantee to stun. And we still have abilities in the game that have stun chances, just like Flash's special too, that are above 100% but trigger like 60% of the time for some reason. First of all, hope this is not bug. Second of all, this sucks. I want my stun to trigger, that's why I'm trying to stun the opponent. If this does not trigger reliably, then I'm simply not gonna use it. Though, look, 5 seconds of stun, that's insanely high. That's an insanely high stun duration. Not sure how his team specifically is gonna be able to benefit from this, but that's an insanely high duration. So I really don't like this percentage chance. Let's do a little bit of a recap real quick. This huge stun duration, I don't like the percentage chance. This destroy shields and barriers, could be Armor Sunder to begin with. This, I don't like the percentage chance of unblockable. This is good. This is not great, but it's good. This has the possibility to be amazing if it's calculated properly. And this has the possibility to be pretty good. Or be useless, depending on how this works. But yeah, all that being said, this is kind of the rundown of Hawkman. He definitely looks promising, but at the same time doesn't have any guarantee that he will actually do well. But yeah, all that being said, thanks so much for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!